Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee is the location for stop number 6 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, as we're set to go racing here today for the running of the Food City 500. We remember in the Melly Yellow Racing Series event yesterday in the Goodies 250 we had a 50-lap race. Well, let's take those 50 laps and add 70 and add let's take those 50 laps and add 25 of them and make it a 75-lap race. If we added 70 laps to those races, this race would have been 120 laps instead of 75. But anyway, this is a 75-lap race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole, it is William Brock in car number 4, the Kodak Film Chevrolet. He's alongside Kyle Matthews in car 25, the Kodiak Chevrolet. Second row has car 34, James Sykes, and number 98, Seth Cole. Seth has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Third row has Nathan Hudson in car 15 and number 10, Kat Batson. Fourth row has Nathan Orman, number 18, and number 88, Matt McIntyre, who won the season at Richmond. Going to the fifth row is a pair of green cars, Harrison Ponder in 33, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, and the Quaker State Ford, car number 26. It's Daniel Voiles driving that car. Next row down has car number 66. That's Eric Monaco, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Toyota. And number 24, Charles Sanford, the DuPont Chevrolet. Charles has our second in-car camera. Next row down has car 20, Raphael Leduc. 2-time winner season so far. Raphael won at Daytona 500, and he also won at Rockingham. Flanking him outside is Allison Rain in car number 14, the HighPoint.com Ford. Next one down has Cole Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, car number 3, and number 17, that is Jesse Turner. Next one down has car 22, Dylan Poteet, and 99, Levi McIntyre, who won the last race, who won the last time on the tour at Darlington. Next one down has car number 5, Phil Parker, and number 29, that is Zachary Fitzwater. Next one down, Jessica Shelton, number 94, the Kana-Chan TV Chevrolet, and number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford, Keith Batson. Next one down has the number 1 Mopar Dodge, Stephen Cologne, with a barbed wire paint scheme for this one here, the alternative scheme, I should say. Flanking him outside is car number 44, Alex Miller. Next one down has number 21, Quentin Moore, and 45, Joshua Osborne. Next one down has car number 2, Dylan Young, and number 11, Benjamin Miles, who won the season at Atlanta. Next one down has number 48, Caleb Vogler, and number 70, Daniel Bouchard. Then it's number 16, of Gabby Conklin, and number 43, Mike Becker. Next one down has number 30, that's Roberto Crown Jr., and number 01, Laura Chung. Next one down has car number 12, Zach Winkle, the Alltel Ford, and number 68, Country Time Lemonade Ford of Cody McGurk. Next one down has number 7, JT Bryant, number 8, Amanda Evans. Next one down has number 71, that's Ryan Butcher in the 71 car. And alongside of him is number 42, Trent Dunham. And starting shotgun in the field will be car number 6, the Valvoline Ford of Austin Reed. Starting in the very last row. So we mentioned our in-car cameras today. Seth Cole has one of our 3 cameras here today. The other 2 are going to be carried by Charles Sanford in 24, and Trent Dunham will be the 3rd in-car camera in car number 42. So with that all said here comes the command to fire the engines as the 41 cars are lined up on pit road for today's Food City 500 at Bristol.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Command being given the firing engines as we get some racing here to go. Here today at Bristol as the pace car leads the field off a pit road for the pace up and back for the start of the race right after this. Pace car about to duck off on the pit road here. William Brock and Kyle Matthews leading to the start-finish line here as they look for a green flag, and they get it. We're racing at Bristol. Laps here at this track do not take very long here, about 15 seconds a lap. William Brock leads the first lap of this race here. Car number 4, 34 car of James Sykes in second position. Nathan Hudson, actually the two of the Nathans, Hudson in 15 and Orman in 18. They're third and fourth right now, with Kyle Matthews running in fifth position in number 25 as they come across the finish line and complete the second lap of this race. If this track is about one thing, it's pretty much, this track is all about no holes barred, bumper to bumper. You're just no holes barred, bumper to bumper, all out excitement here at Bristol as they come across the start finish line. James Sykes off turn number 2 leads the second, will take the lead here, and Nathan Hudson almost got spun out as he and William Brock got together in number 4. Kyle Matthews moves in the 4th position now as he gets past Harrison Ponder. Actually, I should say him and Ponder both got past Nathan Orman. Orman got caught up in the high side of the track here as Raphael LeDuc gets past in number 20, and Cole Deaver comes up behind him in number 3. And the yellow flag flies for the first time this afternoon here at Bristol Motor Speedway as James Sykes landed back to the start-finish line. It's number 7, JT Bryant, that has crashed in the Zurich antifreeze Ford. And on Daniel Bouchard, there bad damage to that number 70 car as he the JD McDuffie special as he and Bryant both make their way on the pit road here. I tell you, for Daniel Bouchard, it's been feast or famine for that 70 team this season. And it looks like they both spun through 3 and 4, I think. Actually, my mistake. JT Bryant got turned off the second turn. Now, who to? Yep, the answer would be the 71 car of Ryan Butcher that turned him into the wall in turn number 3. Or on the backstretch, I should say. Bryant goes up the track right in the Bouchard's car, number 70. Hard in the 7 car goes the 70 machine. And Bouchard into the wall he goes. And so it's looking like both the 7 and the 70 are both maybe out of the race here, possibly. Well, there's Bryant. He's sitting on pit road right now, the number 7 car, as he is being EOL to the longest, as he's being EOL'd right now. So, and of course, Bouchard in the 70 car, he's already out of the race. So first caution flag of the day here, flying on the 6th lap of the race here. James Sykes is your leader. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Back at Bristol Motor Speedway here. We're about to restart on lap number 11 of this race here. As JT Bryant moves the inside lane here. He's a lap down. It is James Sykes, your leader. Second position is William Brockton, Nathan Hudson, Kyle Matthews, and Harrison Ponder, the top 5. Then Raphael LeDuc is 6th. 7th is Nathan Ormond. 8th is Cole Deaver. 9th position right now belongs to Dylan Poteet. And Phil Parker is in 10th. It's the green flag flies lap number 11 here at Bristol. And both Matthews and Hudson got caught on the high side of the track here as Hudson caught behind JT Bryant now, and Harrison Ponder goes to 3rd position now in car 33. LeDuc up to 4th, Orman the 5th, Matthews in 6th position. Here comes Dylan Poteet in car 22. He gets past Deaver, and here comes that 94, Jessica Shelton, the Conachan TV Chevrolet. It's been a rut start to the season for Shelton, but she's trying to make up what she can in the points here as we go through turns number 3 and 4 right now. Laura Chung stalled in turns 3 and 4 on the apron of the track. No caution yet. Kat Madsen in the 40 car. She is now gone a lap down for some reason at number 10 machine, and maybe an unscheduled stop for some reason for that number 10 Tide Ford. As LeDuc and Matthews get past her, and now Joshua Osborne's also being caught, is now being put a lap down in the 45 car. And Osborne gets off the wall, come off the 4th turn here as Ponder, LeDuc, and Matthews follow on through. So Osborne running 38th here. 39th is Batson, Kat Batson that is, in the 39, or number 10 car I should say. And off the wall goes Harrison Potter. LeDuc goes to 3rd position now with Matthews at the 4th place right now. And So Batson trying to stay out of the way of the leaders here as Orman, Shelton, and Bieber tries to go by as they go through turn in the front stretch. Another car on the bottom of the track here, and JT Bryant slow on the track. There's that number 7 machine as he is now being put another lap down. He's in 37th position right now, and that car is really short. Now, I don't think that's what a stock Ford Mustang is supposed to look like. And, in the wall goes the 4 car of William Brock as he's losing time now to that 34 car of James Sykes, who is comfortably in the lead now. And Mike Becker has got some damage to his number 43 machine. He's in 36th position right now, about to be put a lap down himself. So I should mention right here, Bryant is 2 laps down. So is Osborne, Kat Batson, and Laura Chung is now 5 laps down after her car stalled in the middle of 3 and 4. And there is Chung in the 01 machine. She's in 40th right now. Whatever problem she had on her car has been repaired, obviously, after she got towed on the pit road. But her day pretty much ruined here at Bristol, pretty much, unless an attrition rate goes very, very high, I guess you might say, which has been known to do at Bristol for sure, Bristol's been known for at times too, is his high attrition rates. Wish I could say the same thing over the next 2 short tracks we go to on the circuit, which will be North Wilkesboro and Martinsville. But right now, James Sykes driving the Michael McDowell colors, running strong right now as he's led since the early portion of the race here. About to complete the 25th lap of this race here. William Brock is second. Third is Harrison Ponder. Couple of foes going out here. Well, friends, I should say now. Friends driving as foes, I guess you could say here. Kyle Matthews running in 4th position. Jessica Shelton running in 5th position at this point. Joshua Osborne and Kat Metzen, and again, those 2 cars are not on the lead lap. Eric Monaco is, though. However, he's in 6th position now, number 66 machine. Nathan Orman is 7th. 8th is Seth Cole. 9th is Dylan Potey. And another Dylan Young, has moved into 10th position as the yellow flag flies for the 2nd time here today at Bristol Motor Speedway. And, several cars crashed. Raphael LeDuc's involved. Cody McGurk is involved. Seth Cole gets in the LeDuc's car. Trent Dunham is scraped up on the side here, the number 42 machine. Same as Zach Winkle. He's in 13th right now. Winkle is in that 12th machine, but a bad crash happened through turns number 3 and 4 on lap number 26. And I know Raphael LeDuc was one of the cars involved. Let's take a look at what happened to him. Yeah, Phil Parker crashes right, takes Cole Deaver into the wall. There goes LeDuc. Fitzwater gets involved in the 5 car. And here's where everybody else is going to pile in here. Let's see. Benjamin Miles avoids the whole thing. Oh my gosh. That's where LeDuc got upside down there when Roberto Carl Jr. slams into him. Cody McGurk is involved. Amanda Evans. Trent Dunham. LeDuc's car goes back on all 4 wheels there. Mike Becker does a good job avoiding the crash from the high side of the track here. And there's where all the leaders avoid the whole Holocaust. But boy, bad damage to that number 30 and the 30 and 8 cars both. We had an in-car camera from Trent Dunham's perspective here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look from his perspective and see what he saw. Dunham was 35th when this all happened to him. So back to live action now, and so you continue to ride with Trent Dunham as he is running in 32nd position right now. Trent is obviously not only he's 1 lap down here, running right behind Joshua Osborne in the 33 machine. So Raphael LeDuc, Cody McGurk, Amanda Evans and Roberto Crown Jr. all out of the race because of the crashes here as well. So they'll join Damon Bouchard on the attrition list. So that's set here. We'll be back for the start of the race. Restart the race here as you see the 45, 42, 7, and 01 cars all come on the pit road for some service on their machines or whatever damage that needs to be repaired. Dunham coming in for some tires on his machine here. Same with Laura Chung. We'll be back for the restart of this race here. We're on lap number 31 here at Bristol. Is James Sykes, your leader, coming up here. Restart coming up next. Just as you rejoin us, the green flag flies again here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And you see keep an eye on the lap cars here. It's James Sykes, your leader of the race here at Bristol. Actually, he's not leader anymore now. He just lost the lead on the restart here. Kyle Matthews now goes to the top spot in car number 25 as he tries to get past the lap cars of Joshua Osborne, Trent Dunham, and Kat Badson. And Matthews the leader. He's on the inside. 3 wide, and he just blocks Eric Monaco and just bumps the front of Jessica Shelton's car. How did Matthews save that? I thought both the 66 and 94 cars were both goners there going in turn number 1. And speaking of goners, a bad crash on the front stretch here. Levi McIntyre, Seth Cole's involved. Dylan Young, Gabby Conklin. Poteet's involved. Cole Deaver in the 3 car. Deaver's season from HE double hockey sticks continues after this season. Both the 3 and the 98 cars, both of them badly damaged on the front end. I mean, busted hood, busted engine, probably everything else on those 2 machines. And caution number 4, I should say, happening on lap number 37. I think it's caution number 3, actually, not 4. I've lost count after 2. I don't know, whatever. Well, just as we was commenting on Kyle Matthews' whole save here, here comes what happened coming off the second turn here. This happening right there behind Allison Rain, Jessica Shelton, and William Brock here's 34 car of James Sykes got stuffed in the wall. Levi McIntyre just crashes right into Seth Cole's car. Benjamin Miles gets involved. Gabby Conklin. Oh my gosh, horrible damage to the Quentin Moore machine, the number 21 car. Quentin's got to be saying, not this again for him. On Harrison Ponder, he was having such a really good run. And it all falls down for him in that 33 machine. Keith Batson got a piece of it in the 28 car. And there's Levi McIntyre, the Darlington winner. Looks like his chance for 2 in a row has been shot just a little bit here as Keith Batson gives him a little side swipe tap. I don't know what that was all about. Well then. And there you see some tempers flaring at Bristol too. Quentin Moore taking his frustration out on Stephen Colon. I don't think Colon did anything to deserve that. We talk about somebody who had a view of the whole thing there. We talk about somebody who avoided a major bullet here. Let's take a ride with Charles Sanford in the 24 car. That's how to avoid a wreck with Charles Sanford. Here's a way not to avoid the wreck with Seth Cole. And faster seatbelts on this one. Seth not only having trouble getting his car to start back up, though, but was getting bulldozed all the while. And no secret for Seth, he is out of the race in that number 98 car. So, restart about to happen here. Lap number 41. Kyle Matthews is your leader of the race here. Eric Monaco second. Third is Zachary Fitzwater. Allison Rain is fourth. And Jessica Shelton is in fifth. As the green flag flies out, flies. We're back underway here at Bristol. Quentin Moore out of the race, as is also the 88 car of Matt McIntyre. Harrison Ponder, who has such a really good run. He's out of the race. Seth Cole is also out in the 98 car, as is Benjamin Miles, Cole Deaver, Gabby Conklin, Raphael Leduc, Cody McGurk, Amanda Evans, Roberto Crown Jr., and the 70 car of Daniel Bouchard. So there's how the field runs right now. Again, the 0-1 car is not on the lead lap. This is Laura Chung. She is currently 5 laps down in 30th position right now. And here comes number 66. That is Eric Monaco. He was inside lane right here. That side creased a bit on the 66 machine. That's Bristol, though. However, you get some damaged cars battling for the position, obviously, here. As he and Zachary Fitzwater keeping his nose clean throughout this day so far. And Monaco gets off the wall, coming off the second corner here. Fitzwater moves inside, takes second position away. And the 45 car again of Joshua Osborne, he's also not on the lead lap. He's 25th right now. And meantime, this battle is for position. The 4 of William Brock and the 94 of Jessica Shelton. That's for 5th place. And Jess takes that spot away here. Now she has got Allison Rain in her sights right now, trying to get that position as well, too. But now the 10 car of Cat Benson may just shoot that all to you-know-where. As here comes William Brock, and watch that move by the 4 car. He gets by as well, too. Brock gets off the wall a little bit. Here comes Shelton to the low side, and she's going to have a miracle of green here in a minute because Daniel Voiles in the 26 car is pulled up to the back of Shelton's car. Voiles running in 7th position, and Charles Sanford, who's about to get up to the inside of Voiles right now, he's running in 8th place. That's Voiles in 26, Sanford in 24. That's positions 5, 6, 7, and 8 on your screen. 3 Chevrolets in the Ford. On board with Charles Sanford, car number 24. He runs in 8th place right now. Trying to find a way around those 3 cars. He's ahead of him. Again, Kyle Matthews is your leader in car number 25. Looking for his first Bristol victory. In the day race, at least. And now William Brock goes to the high side. Here comes Voiles down the low side in the number 26 car. Doesn't quite get the spot for the time being as we continue to ride with Charles. The rest of the top 10 right now. Stephen Colon is in 9th. In 10th position is Zach Winkle. There's the front bumper cam from Charles Sanford's machine as the yellow flag flies for the 4th time here today. And it may have been Trent Dunham in the number 42 car again. He was running 24th. As Trent gets his car slowed down here. Take a look at what happened right here. Nathan Hudson got off the wall, come off to number 2, gets into Trent's car. And Trent tried to save his machine there. He finds himself spinning. And look at Bill Parker and Dylan Poteet. They just split Trent up the middle. McIntyre just missed him, as did JT Bryant. And Dunham, of course, just goes on a slide here. He doesn't really hit anything. Trent gets his car to start back up, and he is PO'd way he's driving right now. So Trent's still in the running here as we're about to get the green flag here on lap number 60 as we're down to 16 laps remaining in the Food City 500. It's still Kyle Matthews your leader. Second position is Zachary Fitzwater. Third is Eric Monaco. Fourth right now is is Allison Rain, and Jessica Shelton, who's on the inside lane, was at the fifth. Now third. Here it comes for second place here on Shelton there, and she is closing up. And she's used that lap cars as a pick here. And now Matthews has got Shelton on the inside lane. And Jessica Shelton from 5th to 1st. Now on lap number 61. And here comes Allison Rain to the low side now. As, whoa, Osborne got the wall and just about got Shelton. So Jessica Shelton out of the clear blue nowhere goes to the lead after restarting 5th. That's the beauty of this type of track at Bristol here. You restart back in about 4th or 5th, and suddenly you're up to 1st or 2nd within no time, thanks to lap cars. And I'm sure the lap cars didn't play the leaders any favors, obviously too. Matthews, meantime, has dropped back big time. He's now down to about there he is in the 25 car. He's tracked on the high side along with Daniel Boyles in the 26 car. We're almost down to 10 to go right now. Keith Batson moves inside. He's up to the top 10, along with Jesse Turner, 17 car. Two of the drivers we have not talked much about today. Turner now up to 7th position. Batson trying for 8th. And Matthews has dropped out of the top 10 series at this time. Bias Nathan Hudson moves inside of Matthews, and Matthews has now dropped from 1st to 11th. In a span of about a couple, 3 laps. 10 to go meantime here at Bristol, and Jessica Shelton has got a comfortable lead right now, hoping that she does not see that dreaded yellow flying flag. That's cost quite a few drivers the lead here the last few restarts. Off the 4th turn she comes here. She comes down to complete the 67th lap. We're down to 8 to go. Allison Rain, meantime, moves inside of William Brock. Gets past him. So Allison moves into 2nd position right now. Brock down to 3rd. Fitzwater to 4th. And Eric Monaco in 5th position. Again, the 45 of Joshua Osborne is not on the lead lap. He is 26th position. And he is currently right now 1 lap down. Meantime, William Brock, he gets back past Allison Rain. And all the while, those two are closing up on a little bit on Shelton, I think, too. Well, they were, and then until Brock made that move to the inside lane. But he's got a beat on that 94 car, hoping to get back up on the back bumper of her. Meantime, Shelton completes the lap number 70. We're down to 5 to go now at Bristol. She's got Kat Batson up ahead of her right now. She is like Osborne, not on the lead lap, or she may be the tail end of the lead lap. Yes, she is tail end of the lead lap. She's in 25th right now. Shelton has 1 win at Bristol. That came in this very race several seasons ago in that tremendous battle between her and Seth Cole for the win, which Seth got off the wall, come off turn number 2, and gave Jess pretty much the win on the final lap of the race. But Jess right now, I should say, is unmolested at this point here. She has got now coming down to 2 to go. This completes at number 73. And she has got a very substantial margin, 2 seconds on William Brock. And she will see the white flag this time by. She's about to bring the Kana-chan TB Chevrolet, barring any problems in the final lap, though, to victory lane here. She's got the white flag, 1 lap remaining at Bristol for Jessica Shelton. She's had a slow start to the season. She's not yet won until today. Off turn number 4, Jessica Shelton wins the Food City 500 at Bristol. Second place will go to William Brock in the number 4 car. Third to Zachary Fitzwater. Allison Rain comes home 4th. And how about Eric Monaco, the 66 car? He finishes in 5th position right now. That's 66 today in the 66 machine. a great run for that 66 machine, for that 66 team. But what can you say for Jessica Shelton? I mean, she pulled off the restart of her life on that last restart of the day, and just, well, in fact, let's take a look back at that restart. I mean, that was absolutely good stuff here. Let's take a look back at that restart. I mean, and this was pretty much the winning move of the race right there. And they all the time do that. They all the time do this on NASCAR races and everything, IndyCar races, whatever. And she just restarted this race 5th position. This was like number 60 of the event. She got past Rain, got past Monaco right here. She's up to 3rd and half a lap. And here she comes inside of both Fitzwater and Matthews, who got trapped on the high side. And Jessica Shelton, after a lap and a half after restarted this race 5th, and she ended up taking the lead and never looked back in this race. So that was pretty much the winning move of the race right there. She almost had it all taken away, though, when Joshua Osborne got the wall just about sideswiped the 94 car. But nonetheless, for Jessica Shelton, that was quite the move of the race that she pulled off here today. I always said she's very tricky that way, too. So 6 races are in the books here. Jessica Shelton gets her first victory of the season as she wins the Food City 500. We gave her the top 5 already. 6 through 10, James Sykes with a nice day finishes in 6th position. He led for most of the early part of the race. Stephen Colon, car number 1, ends up in 7th position. A great day for that Mopar team. 8th will go to Nathan Hudson. Kyle Matthews, who led the first laps of the race, he ends up finishing 9th. Actually, he was leading on the last restart, and he ends up finishing 9th. So he moved up a little bit, but not quite as much. Jesse Turner 10th, Zach Winkle 11th, Keith Batson 12th, Trent Dunham 13th. A great comeback for him after being involved in about 3 crashes. Alex Miller ends up with a 14th place finish. Daniel Boyles, who was top 10 for most of the day, he ends up finishing 15th. Dylan Young 16th, Charles Sanford 17th, Nathan Orman matches his car number in 18th. 19th will go to Mike Becker. Austin Reed with a nice day, he ends up finishing 20th in that number 6 ride. Caleb Vogler with a 21st place finish. 22nd will go to Phil Parker, I should say. Dylan Poteet, 23rd. Ryan Butcher, 24th. Kat Batson was the last car to finish on the lead lap as she finished in 25th position. Joshua Osborne, 26th. Levi McIntyre, not a good day for him after coming off that big victory at Darlington. He ends up with a 27th place finish. 28th, JT Bryant. And Laura Chung was the last car to finish on the lead lap. She ends up finishing in 20th. Last car to finish the race, period. Finishes 4 laps down in 29th position. The last car to finish on the lead lap was Kat Batson in 25th. The attrition list: Quentin Moore, Matt McIntyre, Harrison Ponder, Seth Cole, Benjamin Miles, Cole Deaver, Gabby Conklin, Raphael Leduc, Cody McGurk, Amanda Evans, Roberto Crown Jr., and Daniel Bouchard. All of them finishing out of the race. But a big victory for Jessica Shelton. She gets her first victory of the season, winning the Food City 500. And if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races. We got gaming videos. We got gaming videos. We got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Store Sell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. If you want in on future seasons of Seth's series, then be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And if you want, and also be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA online series, offline series, I should say. Those channels being Thrashman 899, that's Levi McIntyre's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. And also channel X86753985AX, that's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Bubble Cup Series. So that will do it here. Today at Bristol Motor Speedway. Here for now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We will see you at North Wilkesboro for the First Union 400.